Hi, Scott from Wessex Blade here. This is a response to a user doc, chap on the internet from America, about challenging you as to what you're honestly carrying as part of what your EDC is. Now what I've shown in the past is what my EDC is what I've always got on me when I'm in the car. So it's always in the boot, because obviously in the UK you've got the sub 3-inch slip joint law for anything you're carrying like a blade. So with that in the car, what have I actually got on me, in all honesty? So what I've got on me is my car keys. And what I have on my car keys is a medium size, like 6-function Swiss Army knife, and I've got it on a detachable keyring stud thing. Quite a useful blade, and the bottle opener and the flat screwdriver. So that's one. My car keys, I have a Phoenix E01, which is the AAA version, which I'm well impressed with. I have a small fluid type button compass, 3 out of 10 whistle. It's not very good, but it does work. And I've got a Jeep Toucan by Kershaw, which is on clearance from Heine Haynes at the moment. So it's a pair of scissors, or it's a single bevel, cut on one side blade, very small, but it's very, very sharp, and that's engraved with my phone number on it. I'm an engineer by trade, generally speaking, so I've got a radiator key, my front door key, and then all the rest is my work, which has got a few interesting bits on there. I've got a scroll saw key, and I got one of those things for a shopping trolley. So that is what I got, in all honesty, with me at all times. Okay? So, whistle, small torch, another blade, Swiss Army knife. But what I've got in the car is my EDC, which I'll go over in a minute. Thank you. Okay, welcome back. Scott from Wessex Blades on my car kit. What my EDC is, that's always in the car. So if I'm in home, it's outside on the drive. If I'm out anywhere, it's wherever I park the car. Now I did have a water bottle in the actual butt pack, but because I got 3 of these, I thought, what's the point in leaving them all in the garage? So I transferred the 600ml bottle and I've changed it to a 1 litre bottle. So when I'm out in town, I've got a litre of water with me at all times. You know, the kids get thirsty, I get thirsty, I've got a litre of water. It doesn't weigh much more, and to be honest, a litre's better than 600 any time. Plus, that's now left me a lot more room in the butt pack. So with that out of the way, that holds a litre. Without the sort of SIG flask that would be in here, I've now got room for a decent set of paracord. This is the 9mm version, so I've always got that on me. Move that to the side. I've got a poncho, and I've already got the hanked up paracord ready to go with Ranger bands on. So that's literally got all the cordage it needs to function as a poncho. Should have 4 high density polyethylene, probably renting hard plastic tent pegs, so I can stake out my poncho. I'll light my fire spork, 2 small bits of paracord. I think it's a Allen Halcon. Recommend always having an adjustable spanner or a wrench, because you can still use a tap stud shank even if the levers have come off. You can always access it with that, so you can get hold of water. I can belt things with it, I can hit things with it, I can undo large nuts. So I've got that small pair of Stilsons. Inside here I've got a very small fishing kit, and I've got a succession of Ziploc bags inside there. So there's one inside one inside one, just in case I want to keep something dry like tinder I find every now and again. So that's in the smaller compartment in the main area. I've got a screw fix carabiner effect on that, just for something quirky. There is a bier on the side, and then on one of the side pockets I've got, my little trick is cotton wool soaked in engine oil for starting a fire, but I don't have it saturated, because you still need fluffy bits on the side to catch the spark. So it's not saturated, there's just enough oil or fuel in there to make it last a little bit longer than cotton wool on itself, and gaffer tape all wrapped around the side. Dave Canterbury or the Ron Hood Delbo, but they're quite low power, these bands. That's on a carabiner. Got a Ziploc bag of char cloth, which I've made using the tin from Gawler Tapside there, which is like an Altoids mint tin. 3 Ranger bands on there, pretty tight. And inside here is the Gawler Tap miniature meth stove. And inside there I have a bottle of meths and pine softwood, again soaked in engine oil. It's a bit of a pig to put back together, but it does actually, that grill does work quite well. So it's a miniature meth stove, cigarette lighter, 2 of my arrowheads, let's see those, cigarette lighter. Other side, there's a whistle with gaffer tape, 2 half decent little Swiss Army knife. This one has screwdriver attachments, this one has a wicked saw. So we've got the best of both worlds, and they're all UK legal because they're sub 3-inch non-locking blades. A very high quality oak strike rod. I got a Maglite, tiny one solitaire. The only reason I bought this was because it was £5 in Tesco. I get 10% off of that. It was £4.50 instead of £11. In terms of compared to the Phoenix, this thing is pants, complete gibberish. I go for a Phoenix any day from a AAA power. I've got a half decent pre-function headlight, just because it's light and useful. Fire piston and loads of spare seals. I've got a double mirror like that, and it's also a torch. But I think with 2 mirrors, however you're going, you should be able to reflect light pretty successfully in any direction, rather than one. And I got a bunch of cable ties. So the front, this is what I've committed the whole front pocket to, a massive first aid kit. I got bites and stings, huge amounts of gear in there, and all my tablets. I have antihistamine in there because some of my family suffer from the bee and wasp sting anaphylactic shock. So I've always got antihistamine on me. They're the ones in very small packets, and the rest is still labelled as paracetamol and ibuprofen. There should be a small thing on the side, down in here, a pair of safety scissors, because you don't want to get nicked by the police for having a double-edged fixed blade. Oh, it's a pair of scissors. But no kidding, it's that awkward around in the UK at the moment with knives. The way it is, I do not want to be caught out in the open with anything like a fin bear or a moor or something. They'll have me. They really will. They'll go for you. So all that's in the car. Thanks for watching. Hi, back again. I just suddenly thought there might be a few shrewd people among you who might have looked at all that kit then and thought, hang on a second, he hasn't got a means of boiling water. Not a very good EDC. He hasn't got a metallic pot. I forgot to show you. In my pouch, which I'm guessing for a US canteen. Got to proceed with that. Sorry, I do have a pot. Cheers.